Hi, chat. Welcome to another stream. Hopefully your day's going well. Let's see what day is today. It is it's September 11th of 2020. How's it going? How's it going for all of you? Welcome. Let's see, who all do we have today? We've got RKJ, who is here first and says sorry, Shaz. I actually wasn't watching the chat before stream, so I don't know what happened there, but it looks like RKJ is first for today. We've also got Rollers with all of the hype emotes. We've got Ethan typing, how's it going? We've also got Madman, hello, good to see you again. We've also got OX Aria and Dumb DF Coding. Madman says, I got a long cat. I see, because of Long Boy, because of Noodle. Because of Noodle. Hey, what's up, Bahoho? Hello, and Granger. How's it going, Granger? Good to see you. Completely skipped you. Oh no, I missed you. Sorry, Solus. I see you. My bad. RKJ says, I don't think Shaz is here. I was just trying to snipe him. Nice. Well, you did win the first battle for this stream. But how are all of you doing? I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty well. Do you want to say hi? No.
I want to.
Yeah, you got your haircut. Looks good. Yeah, it is all gone. But anyway.
Hi, chat.
Juice says hi. Hey, what's up? I'm at night. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Chat says hi too. Alright. But I did some open source stuff since last time. Although I was supposed to be working on my actual project, but then I kind of just got a little bit nerd sniped and started working on. Why'd you steal my water?
You left it in the kitchen.
Oh, thank you. I'm just dumb, I guess. Yeah, I guess I left my water in the kitchen. Thank you, Juice. Sorry, I accused you of stealing my water. Ah. But yeah, I worked on a bit of open source since last time. Not entirely intentional. But you know, somebody said, "I wonder if this is possible," and I was like, "I bet that's possible. That sounds easy." And sure as shit, I went and did it. Oh, hey, what's up, Ghost89? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully, you're doing well. But yeah, let me show you the terrible thing that I made. So there's this common problem in typing. Make dir x. There's this common problem in typing where you have some sort of class and it has some sort of, you know, method that returns something of the same class. So, you know, let's say we have some, I don't know, constructor method thing that returns a C. I almost instinctively typed this just because I use this pattern a lot. But let's, yeah, I don't know, make this kind of interesting. Definite self x. I don't know. This is not a very good case, or not a very good example. Oops, put the space in the wrong spot. Repper return type self.name constructed with I don't know. Actually, we'll use the constructor method down here. I don't know. Self.x. Just to give ourselves repper. And anyway, this is a pattern that I use a lot in stuff that I write. Unfortunately, if you go to run this code, you get a name error that C is not defined because at the module scope, while you're building these functions, the class doesn't exist yet. So this is kind of a circular reference, and so you have a problem with this being defined here. And in Python 3.7 and above, there is this fancy new from future import annotations, which fixes this. It makes every annotation in the module a forward annotation, essentially turns them into strings, and makes this work well.
Why are buildings called buildings if they're already built?
Kinbiko with the real questions. Thank you for the subscription, Kinbiko. 4 months. It's quite a few months, Kinbiko. I appreciate the subscription, and that is a good question. Why are buildings called buildings if they're already built? Shouldn't they be called buildings? Buildings? I guess that maybe sounds the same as buildings. I don't know. Some deep thoughts for today. But yeah, from future import annotations turns all these into strings, and so that allows this to be a forward reference. So you can see now this succeeds. However, if you want to use annotations in previous versions of Python, so like I support a lot of Python 3.6 code. That's kind of the minimum version that I try and target. And this future import is not a thing in Python 3.6, and so what you tend to do is you instead turn these into string literals, which can be a little bit gross, but it does work. But anyway, that's the problem I'm solving. It's not much of a problem and a little bit silly. But let me show you what this terrible thing that I made does. So let's do virtual env. Oh, we want to actually make an intentionally old virtual env. Virtual env -p Python 3.6. So my default Python 3 is 3.8.2. So we want to actually use 3.6, and we're going to remove the string literals here and just show that you know, this still errors in Python 3.6. But if we add, a special coding comment here. Future annotations, and I install this package, which I just made yesterday. This special little comment here causes this to act like from future import annotations. So you can see now that this file successfully runs, and interestingly enough, it even works with MyPy. So if you have MyPy and this tool or this encoding installed, you can run MyPy on this file, and MyPy should be happy. Compatible return type got type C, expected C. Oh yeah. Sure enough, MyPy, I forgot parentheses here. Whoops. But yeah, MyPy's happy with this. But anyway, it's a glorious hack. It's very similar to my fstrings hack. But yeah, anyway, now I'm super behind on chat. Okay, let's catch up on chat. Is the sky still orange in San Francisco? No, but it's actually kind of worse today. It's actually kind of worse today. Before, when the sky was orange, most of the air quality was stuck like way up in the atmosphere, so it wasn't so bad near the ground. And it's really bad today. Why is the map broken? Why is the map broken? But anyway, the air here is like red/purple, which is the worst. Oh, I guess the map's just broken. Anyway, well, you can't see it on the map, but it's like right around 200. It was at like 240 last night, so it's really, really bad here. But yeah, the sky's no longer orange. You can see that, you know, it looks a little brighter out today. So it's not filtering the light out, but you know, it's not it's not better. RKJ says, 2 bits of news. I bought my first flat. Oh, nice. And I've also started looking at adding .NET support to pre-commit. You can choose which one is more exciting. Ooh, yeah, .NET support and pre-commit would be pretty dope. I started looking into it, and it seems like it should be pretty easy. Like, you can probably do a first pass where it just uses the system.NET tool. And then a second pass where, like, it isolates it and everything. But yeah, awesome. I'm excited for both those things. That's pretty cool. Hey, what's up, Angel Next? How's it going? Zing Bretson says, I have a meeting, so I can't stick around, but I'm trying pre-commit for the first time, and it is amazing. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you like it. It's the thing that I'm the most proud of. So let me know how it goes. Don't get the keys until next month, but already got some IKEA stuff ordered. Nice, RKJ. Zing Bretson says, thank you, and also hello. Nice. Hey, what's up, Samugaran, who says, echo hello. What language is that in? I guess Bash with a semicolon? Or PHP? PHP? Kabiko says, don't I know it? I barely had enough room in my car after a few too many portions of meatballs. Yeah. RKJ says, that's a cool patch. Has fastcore added it yet? Fucking fastcore. We're not gonna talk about fastcore today. Hey, what's up, Journey in AI? Journey in AI. Hello, hello. G-Spike0 says, but does it work with our pie? I mean, yes. Oreo says, why no Vim Kappa? I'm surprised the bot didn't trigger on that, but thank you, Kamiko, for linking the babby stuff. I think our Oreo knows what's up. I think Oreo already knows what's up. I think they're just trolling. Hey, what's up, Beldavis? Hello, hello. But yeah, let me show you how the terrible thing works. It's actually not that complicated. It works basically the same as future f strings, which is way more complicated, but this is a backport of f strings to older versions of Python because I thought that would be fun to do. But yeah, future annotations works essentially the same way as future f strings. The setup metadata installs this special little startup code, which runs whenever the interpreter runs. So you can see in here, vmlib, site packages. There's this little PTH file, and Python will run PTH files it'll run lines in PTH files if they start with an import statement. So you just like import a dummy module and then exec this string here, and that allows you to basically do arbitrary code on startup. And this register function has a side effect of installing and encoding. And that encoding allows me to rewrite source at the import time. So this little encoding thing here tells Python, hey, this source is not the standard encoding. Make sure to decode it using this encoding. And that encoding, have I said the word encoding enough times? Probably not. And what that encoding does is so first we have to do a little hack and unencode the encoding because we actually have to reparse the file twice. Which probably means this would be better as an import hook, but whatever. But yeah, we replace out the encoding with, you can actually see it if I run this, future f-string show t.py. We actually replace out this coding thing with a bunch of stars. This was the easiest way to make this not re-trigger the same thing again. So just replace it with a bunch of stars. Then we AST parse the actual module, and so the AST doesn't care about those undefined references. It's only when the code actually runs. So we run over all of the code, we look at the annotated assigns, and we look at function definitions. Oh, I should have done async function def. Anyway, that's like an easy patch if somebody wants to make it. I guess it doesn't support async right now, but whatever. You guys can fix that. Although, does async even work in Python 3.6? Async def pass. Oh, it does. Okay, yeah. So I guess it's missing async function def. So if somebody wants to write a patch for that, by all means. But yeah, it basically looks at all of the function arguments that have annotations and the return value that has annotations, as well as annotated assigns. It looks at all of those, and it stores all of the annotation offsets here. Then it uses tokenize RT, which is the round trip tokenizer module that I wrote, and it loops through all of the tokens. And when it finds one that matches one of those annotation offsets, it then searches forward for terminating symbols for those. This comment is wrong. This comment was the first version before I realized that new lines can also trigger this. But anyways, it searches forward for the end of the annotation and then slurps it up and, you know, it turns it into a string. And that's it. The rest of this is just like the boilerplate to make encodings work. But anyway, that's how this terrible thing works. I wrote that yesterday. Granger says Pep 585 backport when? I'm probably not going to do that. Trend.si says, is it possible to run Python code and see exactly the order of all imports happening somehow? Yes. I mean, they'll run in the same order that they're written in the source, but if you're using Python 3.7 or above, you can use Python 3.7-x import time, and this will trace all of the imports. So you can see they're actually kind of backwards, if I remember right. So nothing actually interesting happens in here. Oh, and also it has a syntax error. Let's make t2.py. Import stop path, import config parser. That one's interesting. This one is actually part of the interpreter startup, so it doesn't actually show up here. But import config parser, and I don't know, imports email. Yeah, it's kind of backwards. As soon as site ends, this is all part of the interpreter startup, and then everything after this. Oh, actually, this is the site module, and it looks like config parser is part of site, or at least all of its dependencies are. I don't know, this is always hard to read. So what I do, I wrote a package that makes this less difficult to look at. If you if you pip install import time waterfall, the tool that I wrote. What's happening? Why did that take so long? And then you specify a module. It will show you the order that things happen. So like the first import that happens here is the import of T2, and T2 imports config parser, which imports collections.abc, which imports RE, and you can kind of see a hierarchical tree of this here. So you can check that out on GitHub. Import time waterfall. But yeah, it's a good question, and some of the tracing code can allow you to do that. Hey, what's up, yeah, later? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Granger says, thoughts on a path file that runs entry points named PTH? I mean, yeah, that could be a thing. Tusharm says, did you wash your hair today? I did indeed wash my hair today. I mean, can't you kind of tell that it's a little bit washed? I mean, it's conditioned, so that's why it looks. I just got out of the shower, so that's what it is. Did you eat your veggies? I did not have any veggies today. Yikes. Hey, what's up, Broken Mirrors? Hello, hello. And Metabytes, how's it going? Hello, hello. Kamiko says 12-hour stream tomorrow, right? Yes, yes. Announcements. I forgot about announcements. Announcements are important. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific, we'll be doing a 12-hour stream, which we'll hopefully be able to get through. I think it'll be pretty easy to get through. But let's see. The plan for tomorrow, some of the stuff that we're gonna be doing is, well, I'm gonna be doing some programming as always. Like, it's a programming stream, so we gotta do some programming. We'll probably eat some meals on stream. Juicebox Heroes should be here during some or most of the stream. We're planning to do a baking portion, and during the baking portion, we're planning to make red velvet cupcakes, so that will be fun. We might, I don't know, there's some other stuff planned for like sub incentives, like Juice is going to do my makeup apparently, so we'll see how that goes. We might do some nails again. Says Bill.this. We'll see what happens there. I was thinking we could play co-op Portal 2, which I've been meaning to. I still haven't played the full Portal 2 co-op, but I think that would be fun to do. Like, it could be me and Juicebox Hero playing some Portal. And hopefully our audio video setup will be a little bit better than last time. I have some. I bought a really long HDMI cable, and I'm gonna plug that into my capture card so I can hopefully have better quality than streaming Discord, which is what we did last time, which actually worked out like decent. It just wasn't great, but I think we'll be able to do some better stuff with that this time. Brookmere says either washed or epic grease tendrils. No, it's not grease. Zeodek, why did you think it was grease? I'm not a greasy boy. Metabyte says it's going, just here to lurk while I wrap up the workday. Nice. Welcome. Akadagaka says, would you recommend this split keyboards and which make if so? It depends on how you want to adjust to a keyboard. This keyboard was actually pretty easy for me to adjust to because the layout is very similar to a standard keyboard. And this is the Kinesis Freestyle Pro. If you want to see more about it, you can do Bang Keyboard. I don't really have any suggestions though, to be honest. I don't really have ergonomic problems, so this is mostly just for the novelty and not for actual functional use. Also, I realized that this is slightly ski-jawed. There's an earthquake yesterday, or no, 2 days ago, which slightly disheveled several things in my house. And the cameras are very precariously placed on my computer. You guys have seen the picture before, this one? Yeah, so the document camera is very precariously placed, so any amount of disruption will cause, you know, things to shift there. But yeah, where did that window go? Here we go. Tasharm says, do you cook or do you order? I do both, although we'll probably be not cooking tomorrow. We'll probably just be ordering food in because that'll be a little bit easier. Juicebox Hero says, I ordered you a sandwich with veggies. Nice. Nice. And then this says, do we know which color your nails will become tomorrow? I bet on yellow. I don't know, what colors does Juicebox have is the actual question. But yeah, the stream will start earlier tomorrow. It'll be 10 a.m. The other announcement is we're going to be doing a sponsored stream on Thursday, September 24th, where I'm going to be doing porting of pre-commit.ci to run in Azure. So we'll be working on a different cloud. So we'll see some kind of, you know, I'll be learning a lot of stuff too because I've never worked with Azure before, so it should be pretty cool. Just make regular cupcakes and open the window. That'll make them red soon enough. Oh no. You're not wrong there, Kabika. I basically haven't opened my windows or, you know, walked outside in a while. The red velvet cake is a lie. ISP Sama, please don't make Tony-chan drop frames tomorrow. Yeah, we're hoping for that. I think it was related to the heat. That's my guess on that. Because I haven't had problems since, which actually means I'm probably gonna cancel the tech visit that's supposed to happen on Monday. But since, you know, since things have been, you know, going well, I'm not gonna worry so much about that. Hopefully, knock on wood. Kimiko says, I love my Ergodox for what it's worth. I've got all blank keycaps and reprogram the keys relentlessly. Whew. I sometimes need to, like, I guess I feel for the nubs. The nubs are decent, but yeah. Dark Time Mode says, hey Anthony, I tried out Flake 8, but I just couldn't get it feeling as nice as how Pilot does out of the box on VS Code. Mind sharing your config? I just use the default config. I find that if I need to configure something, like, that's more of a pain in the butt than just using the default one. W191 missed when a file does not end in a new line. We're getting a project that enables Flake 8 only for testing for tabs and indentation. Oh. What? This is weird. Both files contain tabs, but the format manages to not catch the error. That's weird. Let me try and reproduce this. Echo dash E def F \t pass en. This seems to work fine for me. Tab before keyword. What is their example here? Oh, I need a new line to reproduce that. Flake8 f.py. Huh. That's very strange. Interesting. That's so weird. Python 3-m tokenize f.py. Let's look at the differences in these. Interesting. Actually, let's fix the title first. Well, a lot of people are here. I don't know if you guys can hear them. Interesting. Let's paste the two tokenize. So. And what do we get for the new line at the end? I don't see why these would be different. During the tokenization, I'm not quite sure why this is happening. You guys hear the lawn people? If so, I can switch to RTX voice. I can hear the lawn people, that's for sure. Okay, let's try these tokenizations again. Diff-u. What's different here? It's literally just the new line. This might be a fun problem to work on. Let's see what we can do here. You can hear it? Okay. I will switch to RTX voice. I will switch. Damn you, lawn people! Granger says Flagate and Pylint find different problems. Yeah, they kind of have different approaches to things. Drunk Time Mode says, is Flagate supposed to do what Pylint does? Just with one flag on Pylint shows me issues with whitespace, doc strings, unnecessary if statements, dead code, and a lot more. Yeah, Flagate is... So, Pylint and Flagate have very different opinions about how to lint code. Let me switch to RTX voice. So the idea behind Pylint is to avoid false negatives? Wait. Yeah, avoid false negatives. So it aims at like having lots and lots of lint errors and like all sorts of stuff. It will also have, you know, a lot of dynamic analysis. It'll basically import your code. It doesn't actually import your code, but it traces imports across stuff. And does what I like to call dynamic analysis, where it will find more type sort of issues. And Flagate is more aimed at just static analysis and very simple and low false positive rates. So things that are almost always going to be problems. But yeah. Juice says, can we play Among Us with viewers tomorrow? Maybe. The problem, so from what I've seen with people that play with strangers is like if you have two people that are able to talk, like it makes the game a little bit unfair. Yeah, this is strongly needed in Pylint. Pylint is very, very noisy by default. Archar says, if a project on GitHub or GitLab is abandoned, how to find forks that are ahead of source? I know we can use a scraper, but maybe something in the Git or Web UI or API. So on GitHub, you can click on this here, and then you can go to... Hi, you. Then you can go to network, and this will show the forks of the project. It takes a while to render, but it should show like what's the most up to date. This will kind of get going. It takes a while to render though, but you can see like there's this branch here, which for some reason has merged master into master. I don't know what they're doing. But anyway, yeah, like you can see people's forks here. And if you go to that's the /network endpoint on GitHub. I don't know how to do it on GitLab. I don't actually use GitLab all that much. Do you work in a VM? Yes, I do. Kimiko's got the emote. Kimiko says, lawn people, how disrespectful. They have names, you know. Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Lala, and Poe. Yes, they are the OG lawn people. Kareem says, what is this? Me getting distracted. I think I'm gonna see how easy it is to fix this. It might be very easy, it might be very hard. What is the code that it's supposed to be doing here? 191. W191. Tabs obsolete. Physical line. Oh. Is physical line never run for the bottom of the... for the end of the file? Physical line. Does that mean trailing whitespace doesn't happen either? Space 3. Trailing whitespace happens. Oh, this should be echo-en. Yeah. Indeed, that is a problem. Looking at this, here's that all physical line checks do not validate the last line of a file, which does not end in a new line. For example, trailing whitespace check. Let's see how simple this is to fix. This might be hard, so we might not get to there. She said, feedback later, Anthony. Antoine, I'm closing your doors so chat doesn't hear the Twitch secrets. Okay. Solicit, I'm not a stranger though. I guess that's fair. Drunk Time Light says, holy shit, TIL, I would just click on every single fork and count commits. Yeah, that's one way to do it. I actually started working on a way to clone all the forks, so if you want to look for interesting code in forks. I don't think I ever finished this, though. Yeah, I never finished this. It does work, I just didn't write tests for it. But you can use all repos to clone all forks of a repository. I used this to look at... what is it called? The lawn people are right outside my window. Damn you! I used this to look at all of the forks of the Switch hack project that I was working on. Yeah, that worked pretty well for that. And so you might be able to use this to search stuff. But yeah, all repos is pretty cool. I need to finish this at some point. I, started this in April on 420 and haven't finished this patch yet. But it basically just needs tests to finish it. DomDF Coding says, damn, I wish I knew about that feature ages ago. I just used to open every fork in a new tab and close the ones which weren't ahead. Oh no. Granger says, in Pylint, I set extension package whitelist equals numpy. I see. I just don't use Pylint. I think it's a waste of time, personally. Hey, what's up, Neckleric? Hello, welcome back. Good to see you. And CFC, how's it going? And Alexa. Hello. Drunk Time Lord says, TIL about the console type in Markdown box. I used SH till now. Yeah, console is good. It will highlight the command and... I guess echo is a built-in in Bash, so it highlights that specially, but it'll keep the command and the outputs separate. And that's the correct type for these. If you use SH, this is technically a syntax error, so console is the one that you're supposed to use. And there's also PyCon for Python console. Kamika says, I find that SH is usually rendered better, but SH is not the proper language for this. This is not shellcode, this is a console execution. But anyway, let's see how physical checks happen. Physical check. Check physical. Maybe check physical. Hold after every token, but act only on the end of the line. Use EOL token. If token 0 in new line or token dot lstrip equals that. Interesting. So there is a new line token at the end of this, right? Tokenized pi. Yeah, there's a new line token. It's empty though, so maybe it's being excluded because it's empty. Is EOL. If token token 20. So if the line number is greater than self.total lines. No, this still looks fine. This should still be line 1. Let's breakpoint here and see what's up with that. See why that's happening. Token. That's the end marker. Huh. Let's see. If token was it 3? Token 0. Tokenize dot and token dot nl. Token dot new line. Let's do that now. Token info has no attribute new line. Breakpoint is not defined. It's because I was using 3.6. My DOS style. Okay. Token 20 and self total lines. That shouldn't happen. Maybe check physical. Is EOL token. True. I see. So it thinks that's the physical line. That's tricky. That's a little bit messy. Kamiko says TIL2, nice. Alexa says, is the mid-tier laptop good enough for streaming coding? Have you ever streamed on a weaker machine? I have streamed on a weaker machine than this. But let's see, what was it? What was the specs on that? I think it was a GTX 480, which was kind of beefy at the time. But the thing about streaming is you actually don't need. So you basically, I don't know. For me, like you basically need something that can run 1080p video, which pretty much any machine can render and upload that. I think the biggest constraint for most people is the network connection portion. So yeah, I think like a mid-tier, depending on what you're talking about, like a mid-tier should probably be fine. Most of the constraint is going to be the GPU there, as far as I understand. But yeah. Drunk Time says the CPU is going to matter a lot, and possibly the OS too. It depends. Yeah, kind of. Kamika says you might struggle to consider streaming from a different computer than the one you code on using a capture card. Yeah, that's another idea as well. Do you use a debugger with Breakpoint? Yes, I'm using PDB here. That is the debugger that I use. This is a built-in in Python 3.7 and above. You can also pip install Future Breakpoint, which is a package that I wrote if you want to backport it. Crane says, what is this for? This is a linter. PyCode style is what's used for some amount of checks for Flake 8 and other stuff. But yeah, It's a code checker tool, and apparently it does something that's a little bit wrong. So we actually have to do something tricky here, where we have to find the previous token. Obviously, a new line token ends in single physical line. What is this comment? Why? But let's actually see. Tuple tokenized dot generate. Oh, this has already exhausted all of the things. Damn it. There's few enough tokens we can just breakpoint on all these. Let's do this then. Token. Interesting that it always runs the physical check at the end of the line and not the beginning of the line. Maybe we could change it to run at the beginning of the line. That would clean this up a little bit. Timeload says, I also made my first BPO issue today, but I'm not sure if I did it right. Could you take a look? Sure. Sure. Total demo.clone makes so it crashes with a Stack Overflow. Oh no. PG. What is this doing? On Windows. Where does Turtle Demo come from? Turtle. Is that a standard library thing? No, I think this is someone else's tool. Turtle Demo. Turtle Demo. Oh, I guess there is a file there. Oh, I used the wrong... What? What provides this? I don't have it on my computer. I bet it's in the tests or something. Let's see. It is standard library. Yeah, Debian splits things up. Hey, what's up, man? Get a hun. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you again. We'll see what library this is in. Run that command and try to move the knobs a bit. It just crashes for me. Okay, we'll see what we get here. It probably isn't going to render here, though. Apt 3. What is it called? Like libpython 3 test or something? Package depending on all supported Python 3 development packages. Seems like a lot. Test suite? See if it's this. What does it end up in? dpackage-l this. We don't have less. We don't have a pager. Looks like this is just the test modules. Oh no, there's some other stuff in here. Nope. There used to be a Python 3 all package. I wonder if that's still a thing. guess turtle demo is just gone in Debian's packaging. Anyway, we can clone it. We already have it cloned. C Python. Turtle demo dot. What was the one that was broken? Color something? Color mixer. Color mixer. No module name tkinter. Sudo apt install python 3 tk. And I will type in my bad password. I know, it shows up on stream. It's a VM, I know that's why the password is bad. Like this? Seems to work for me. Event loop! Yeah, I don't know why yours is crashing. I guess it's potentially on Windows. After 1,000 changes? So I gotta do 1,000 changes here? So we just kind of do this for a while? Is that what we're saying here? It's possible that it's, yeah, a Windows bug. Oh, I like how the turtle shows the different color here. Yeah, but I guess it's a Windows bug. Which I do have Python on Windows. Turtle demo.color mixer. We gotta do 1,000 things here. Is it just one bar or is it multiple bars? Because, I don't know, it seems like it's still working fine for me. What version of Python were you using? Where did that go? 3.8.1. Could also be this. Could also be PyEnv. It crashes within 5 seconds for me. I guess it's PyEnv somehow. Because this seems to be working fine for me. So, I don't know. But yeah, your report seems good enough. But my guess is it's PyEnv's fault. That would be my guess there. What was I doing? Oh, we're working on PyCode style. So how can I make this work? Maybe check physical. It's obviously a string that contains new lines is a multi-line string, either triple-coded or with an internal new line. Check every physical line in the string except for the last one. Its new line is outside of the regular multi-line string. Okay, so we still need to do something special for this. Physical equals empty string. Physical equals token 4. Physical. If token 4 is equal to the empty string, otherwise. Self.check physical token 4. You got a sandwich for me. Thank you. I guess this is a mukbang stream now. That's Juicebox Hero's hand. You want to take a bite? No.
I guess I'm gonna be done with stream tomorrow.
Yeah. Anyway, Juicebox Hero's here. I have sandwich now. Probably eat this in a little bit once we play with this a little bit more. But thank you, Juicebox Zero. But this will maybe fix this. I wonder if this has the same problem. Oh, this should have been physical. We're gonna get rid of the word obviously, because if the file does not end with a new line, the new line token is inserted by the parser, but it does not contain the previous physical line in token 4. That didn't fix it. Why didn't that fix it? Why didn't that work? So that's that. What? Oh shoot. I missed my breakpoint. New line. Okay, so the data looks fine up until that point. Why is the lint error not happening? Is EOL token? Yes. Token 4 is the empty string. Okay. Okay, that looks good. That looks good too. What the fuck? Hey. It's 246. Let's breakpoint on that line. He got me a napkin too. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, that looks fine. That should totally have should totally have triggered W291 here, right? Yeah, looks fine to me. Oh, but now it's not triggering 292. Dang it. Trailing blank lines. If stripped last line. So I fixed one thing and I've broken another thing. Hey, what's up, Dragon Warrior JC and Thigh CC? Thank you both for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Trins SY says, any recommended pattern for tracking instances of classes? Writing a library that manages spawn browsers on a per thread basis, having trouble tracking them. I mean, you could make your initialization and store them. That would be one way. The answer says, my roommate got a cold and has to be tested for COVID. It is weekend now, so there's no chance of that until Monday. Now I had to cancel my holiday I was looking forward to while writing my damn thesis. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's unfortunate. The juice said was promised mukbang. Okay, we'll eat a little bit of sandwich. And this is what you really want. We're gonna take a break from the programming and we're gonna eat some food. Do you want this view or do you want this view? So we can see the food. Oh, we get into an even more fancier view. I think I have one for. There we go. I can see my sandwich. Nah, this view sucks. We're gonna go here. Just chomping. Yeah, this is the just chatting but eating food instead. Get some nice ASMR from the package crinkling here. Mmm. 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 It's really good. What is the sandwich called, Juice? I always forget the name. But it's really good. It has mushrooms and artichoke hearts and lettuce and tomatoes today, and pesto. Usually it doesn't have lettuce and tomatoes. That's kind of different. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's weird that this check is broken now. I'm kind of concerned about that. But we should be able to fix that too. There's so much sandwich here. Trin says, is there any way to enforce object instantiation through the with mechanism only and fail when trying the normal instantiation? You could probably do something tricky with new, but I don't think you can prevent most instantiation. You can maybe do that with like a type checker somehow. I don't know. Sounds tricky. Or a linter. A linter might be a good choice there as well. Oh no, I have spilled sandwich on my desk. That's why I don't eat at my computer. Okay, but anyway, I'll finish that in a bit. Let's get back to the programming. I've gotten bored of eating already. Okay. So what is going on here? Line number equals total lines breakpoint. Trailing blank lines. Oh, this is... Yeah, W292 should be triggered there. Is there anywhere else that this happens? No. Hey! The other server has resubbed!
Holiday, I'll at least sub D.
Appreciate that. Appreciate the subscription, the Endless River, for 5 months. It's a bummer. It's a bummer that you can't go on holiday though. That would have been, you know, a nice celebration for getting your thesis done. But hopefully soon you'll be able to go. Once your friend has had the incubation period. Why isn't this triggering? That looks fine. 268. Stripped last line equals physical line. Oh. I see what's happening here. This should only rstrip new line characters. So, should be able to fix it by doing that. Hey, there we go. Okay, so we have a bunch of things to test here, I guess. The only problem is I don't know how the test suite does those. Hey, what's up, Sweth95? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. So let's check out the thing. So we write our tests first. Okay, so very clearly trailing white space here. W291, W292, no EOL. How does the test suite work here? PyDoc style dash test suite. PyDoc style dash test suite. Code style, not doc style. Test failed. W505 not found? What is W505? Doc line too long. Is the test suite just broken? Let's run it through talks. Hey, what's up, Tiki Master? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. The sandwich is Ike's. Sometimes I'm vegetarian. Yes, yes, indeed. Trin says, do you often hit issues you simply cannot fix due to lack of knowledge, etc.? My biggest frustration working as a sole contributor on an open source library, especially how to design things. I don't think I really get stuck with stuff very often. But sometimes, yeah, sometimes I need to reach out to people that know things better than I do. Oh, interesting. My patch fixes that but breaks this. Oh, it's just mad about my comment here? Oh, that's fucking stupid. It's so dumb. What a dumb rule. Apparently comments are supposed to be shorter than, What a dumb rule. This is Guido's fault. Fucking Guido. That was Guido's fault. Damn him. Anyway, we'll adhere to that. Whatever. Whatever. Drunk Time Lord says, when's the last time you used an advanced feature like class decorators or descriptors? I wrote a descriptor for Babby, although it was kind of a backport of a descriptor. Babby slash, where is that? Types? No. Cache property. So I wrote a descriptor for cache property to support it in earlier versions of Python that are not 3.8 and above. A lot of people are gone, so I'm going to switch back to not using RTX voice. Just because I actually think the sound quality is higher without it, so I'm going to close this out. Memphis says, my favorite coder after Strager, Evening. Wow, you think Strager is better than me? You enjoy his content? Sorry, I mean, I don't need to throw shade. It's just like, I feel like he doesn't do much on stream. No offense. But no, I watch his content sometimes as well. Trailing Whitespace seems they're not using pre-commit. It's true the end of the server. Nulligore says, why not just use black? Well, this is the linter itself, which is different. What is this over here? This is a decorator that returns a descriptor. And it's typed properly too, which I think I spent like, you know, a minute writing the actual class and then like 10 to 20 minutes writing the actual typing. W39. 391, no EOL. The last line contains a space. What is W391? W391. Trailing blank lines. I don't think this is right. I think this is wrong. This should only be triggering the 2 white space lines. I think this is only here due to a bug, which we have fixed that bug. And we now have 292 in here. W292 12.5. Or is it 4.5? It shouldn't be 12. There's not 12 lines there. Try that. Brookmere says you've got Raymond's number, Pog? Oh. Because Raymond likes to do funny stuff like this. For some reason, he tweeted that PyTest is garbage the other day, so I don't know what's up with that or why he would do that. It just seems out of nowhere. Muchmore says Guido stepped down from his dictatorship. Yeah, kind of. If you actually followed that, there was a whole mess with that. Let's just put it that way. But yeah. What is the actual error here? Was it W191? How do I type a tab? Is that an actual tab? It is. It's because the walrus? Yes, that was why. That's what happened. Make a PR, remove all trailing white space, right? RIP BDFL, yes. Hey, what's up, Foreplay? Hello, hello. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Okay. Physical checks last line. Fix skipping physical checks when file does not end in new line. Cool. Well, that was a fun little bug to fix. Resolves 960. Resolves 960. Okay, so what did I change here? We fixed this to not strip white space. We keep track of the previous physical line because the last no new line token skips this. And then we pass it in here. And then we had to fix the test suite. So we added a trailing white space, which also has no end of line, and then we added a indentation with tab that also has no end of line. And then we adjusted this to have 292 instead of 391. But yeah, that looks cool. That was a nice little distraction. That should be pretty good. Hey, what's up? It's Teets. It's Teets. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Let's see. It should be 9621. Check out 961 and see if it works for you. Cool. Cool. Okay, we had a little distraction there. So we got it done. Retromore says, how often do you use the walrus operator? Do you know the answer to this, Retromore? Do you know the answer to this? I actually wrote a Flink8 plugin about the best practices using the walrus operator. The absolute best practice for using the walrus operator. It's called Flink8 Walrus. It's a very, very simple plugin, and it gives you one rule, which is don't fucking use it. I find that it makes code a lot harder to read, and you know, there are some cases where it's actually like useful, like, you know, assigning a regular expression and testing that it's non-truthy in one line is kind of useful. Also, the idiom where you loop over a file with readline and assign the line one at a time. But granted, you probably shouldn't loop over with readline, but whatever. Or reading chunks from a stream. That's another like useful case. But there are a lot of ways where like you can use the walrus operator that makes code a lot harder to read. Do I link my tweet here? Let's see. Twitter.com. Was it PEP572 or is it 527? PEP572. So I typoed this, so I know that I can search it by the other one. Where's the search? PEP527. Yeah, so here's my fun abuse of the walrus operator, where you can implement non-recursive iterative lambda Fibonacci in one list comprehension using assignment operators. So if you want the first 100 Fibonacci numbers, you can do that. You can see it goes very, very quickly. But the way that it works is it uses 2 assignments to initialize A and B to the initial values, and then it adds another list comprehension over the rest of the values with a range n-2. And inside this, it uses add swap, so it stores the next value in C, and then updates A and B, and then subtracts out A and C. And so it uses that as like a iterative, accumulator. But it's pretty whack. But I don't know. I think Walrus is like, not necessary to Python, and part of the like beauty of Python is that, well, before the Walrus, you could know that an if statement wouldn't perform an assignment, and you won't necessarily accidentally perform an assignment there. But it made equality versus assignment very explicitly different. But anyway, I don't really think it's all that useful. But that's my opinions there. Drunk Time Lord says there's a few genuine uses for it, but there's a lot of scope for misuse. Yeah, I agree with that. Rickbear says, like, every time you get a value from a dictionary that could also be none, and then you do something over that, seems jerkin enough. Yeah, but a lot of those cases you can replace with set default or default dict or some other way. There are other, or you can use try except key, or there's a lot of other ways to write that wouldn't need Walrus. But yeah. It's Teet says, hey dude, I just started with web development course on Codecademy. I'm learning it pretty well and seems fun. I'm watching you do this and just sitting here like, man, how do I even begin to understand this? Okay, so some of the stuff that I'm doing here is a little bit advanced, but you'll get there eventually. But then again, I've been writing code for almost 20 years, so I have a little bit of a head start. Hey, what's up, the Startup CTO? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. All hail the walrus. No. Well, that says, I have a dumb question. Why sometimes do people make PRs and immediately merge it to master with no discussion or whatsoever? Well, that probably means that they don't have CI or anything. I don't actually know why they would do that. Like, I usually wait for my CI to come back. Where was that damn PR? Where'd that go? I'm not gonna merge this because I do have the commit bit on this project, but there's like a weird double sign-off here, and I'm much newer to maintaining this project than anyone else. But I will at least wait for the tests to run before merging stuff. I don't know why people would not wait for the test. That seems kind of weird. Maybe they're just trying to bump up their numbers? I don't know. Bitchin says, I got a technical interview in 30 minutes and am no way prepared yet. This counts as preparation, right? Maybe. But good luck on that. Should be good. Good luck. I'm sure you'll do fine. The other server says, isn't Anthony's stream enough preparation? Yeah. Maybe they protected master against pushing. That's their way to merge. That would be another way. CFC says, easy to revert a PR if it has a series of commits rather than several commits to master. Yeah, that could be another reason. Richamar says, it does feel like it's making Python a tiny bit closer to Scala, which is a really messy language. I actually know some people that really like Scala. But yeah, you're right. It does kind of give it more... It makes things have more side effects, which I really don't like side effects, and so like I don't really like that. And hello again, the startup CTO. How's it going? The Pierce merge thing is to keep master branches commits clean and instead of directly committing to master. Yeah. Bazing Aka says, have you tried GitHub Actions for your CI? Yes, I have. However, it has several problems that I don't like. One is there's no way to template jobs, and so I'm sticking to Azure Pipelines for my stuff. But other than that, it seems good. Azure Pipelines and GitHub Actions have the same backend, so it's really only a matter of like how the front matter looks, and I find that GitHub Actions is a lot more verbose. Whereas like with Azure Pipelines, I can utilize template repositories. So if you look at the Azure pipeline for this repository, I don't know, you include your template repository, but then like this line expands out to like 30 or 40 lines of YAML. This expands out to like almost 100, and it keeps things nice and succinct, and it's really easy to like upgrade your CI configuration based on a tagged version of stuff. And I really like this setup, and there's no equivalent in GitHub Actions yet. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go fill up my water. I will be right back. I'll see you guys in a sec. Oh, that's not the right button. This is the right button. Alright, we're back. Sorry it took so long. I decided to finish my sandwich, so I did that while I was filling up my water. But hey, what's up? TAC TV and Apsimiegos and DenoBO3, thank you all for the follow and welcome to the stream. Sorry if I messed up your name, but let me know in chat if you want me to call you something else. But welcome to the stream. Hey, what's up, Marco? Hello, hello. Drunk Time Lord says, I've just been told to never commit directly to master, so I did the PR merge routine quite a bit, but now I use GitHub Actions, so it makes more sense. I see, I see. Domdia Coding says, I have no idea if it works for individual accounts, but templates seem to exist for orgs. So it does work for individual accounts, but this is a different thing. So workflow templates are meant to be when you create a repository, it simplifies the copy and paste into your repo. So this doesn't actually solve the updating problem. It just makes it easier to initialize things, which arguably is like not helpful at all. Because you still it solves the problem of like initially templating your repo, but it doesn't solve the update problem, which is the big problem, the like actually interesting problem in my opinion. But yeah, this doesn't actually yeah, it just makes this button that essentially does copy paste for you. Like literally, I don't know why they invested in this feature. It doesn't solve any problems for most people. And then there's a separate thing which is similar to this, which is YAML-based actions, which I actually plan to do a stream on this soon. YAML-based GitHub action. Where is this thing? It's kind of new. GitHub Actions news? Do they have like a blog? You mean the GitHub blog has something about that? It was relatively recently, like a few months ago. But anyway, there's a way to make GitHub Actions. Instead of using JavaScript or a Docker file, you can do it with YAML. So I actually plan to rewrite the 2 GitHub Actions that I maintain right now. GitHub YAML, writing your own GitHub action. Creating actions, here we go. Let's see if they have documented the making a composite run steps action. Yeah, this is what I want to do. So I actually want to replace the dead snakes and the pre-commit GitHub action with this. Because it allows you to have essentially a run steps set up like this. But I plan to do that on another stream. Did I put that in my to-do? Rewrite JavaScript, GitHub Actions, and YAML. Yes, indeed. Hey, what's up, the dumb engineer? Hello, hello. Denob says, hi, I'm beginner level with Python. It's my first real programming language. I started learning it like a year ago, but I haven't done much progress. I don't have any project ideas. I feel stuck, but I really want to get good at it. Any suggestions? So my suggestion is to start a project. I think that's my advice on how to learn. I actually have a video where I talk about this. Let's see if I can remember the title. Explains. Is it getting started? Yeah, I guessed right. Okay, getting started with programming. Yeah, this video kind of goes over that, but I think like finding a project is the most important thing. There's a lot of there's a lot of resources online if you Google like easy beginner projects or like beginner programming projects. There's a lot of examples there. I usually suggest something like a chatbot. Hi, what's up?
You okay?
I was not ready. Juice threw me Eresis. This is not sponsored, but they are delicious. Are you just trying to get me to eat more food on camera? Is that what you're doing? She's gone. Anyway. Duke Timelord has a suggestion with building a web backend. That would be pretty cool. Denem says, I've messed around with Django and Flask, but basically I always end up just following tutorials. I see. I mean, following tutorials is good too. What's up, Andrew Linux? I saw you earlier though, but welcome back. Okay. Anyway, this was a distraction. What I actually wanted to work on today is getting more of the pre-commit.ci stuff productionized. And the first major problem, so I guess I'll show you my to-dos on what I want to get done to be able to launch that better. Plus, oh no, that's not what I wanted. No. No, that's not what I wanted at all. Anyway. Here we go. Okay, so I have a little to-do here that kind of talks about... Oh, it doesn't fit on that screen. It kind of talks about some of the stuff that I need to do to get done. And some of these are pretty easy. I can kind of show you some of these. Actually, that one's kind of hard to show. Oh, we can do it anyway. Proxy run nginx. But yeah, I need to spell things correctly. But yeah, I need to make a landing page for when people deny the installation. Right now, it's just 500s, which is not good. I need to improve the way the backend storage of the built cache artifacts works so that I can auto delete stuff. Because right now my costs for storage are just going to go up and up and up and up forever. And I want to be able to expire old cache artifacts because keeping them around forever is not super useful. But in order to do that safely and automatically, I need to make, I have a DynamoDB record that's pointing at an S3 key, and then I have another DynamoDB record that's pointing at another S3 key, but there's actually like a Z dependency there. Kind of draw that. So we have DynamoDB repo or clones. I renamed it, and we have GDP ems, and this clone points at a S3 key for the actual clone TGZ, and this this env here also points at an S3 key for the env TGZ. And these have an implicit relationship right now. This env TGZ gets installed inside of this clone, and so like these have to match up. But what I could do instead is change the key here to point at this clone here. That way I can set, I can basically remove this relation here. It's there, it's still there, but it's now a zigzag relation. And then I could make this, expire in 40 days, and then make this expire in 45 days, and then make this expire in 50 days, and then make this expire in 55 days. That way I would get like a cascading expiration here. And all of these expirations I can do for free in Amazon because they don't charge for time deletions. But unless these, I could do it in the old form if I could atomically expire these, but I can't. So I need to do kind of this cascade pattern. That's another thing that I need to do before I can ship. Juice says Pokemon is back. Oh, was she like, where'd she go? Oh, okay. Simpageddon? What was Simpageddon? What? Interesting.
When's your Simpageddon?
What do you mean my Simpageddon? When chat? I don't have that many Sims. I mean, not this month. I've got Kevin Stroberg.
Oh yeah.
That guy's a huge simp. Hey, what's up, Ethan Timing? Hello, welcome back. Good to see you. Tech TV says, I like the CLI game suggestion. I took it with a slightly different direction to try to make a text game via Discord. Oh yeah, Discord bots. Discord bots are like chat bots. I usually suggest those as my project ideas. Because, I think those are easy and like easy to see stuff. But all this says drawing time. Yes, so I essentially want to do this cascading delete. It should be pretty easy. It's just like changing the keys, the primary key of this envs table. There's a race condition in the builder. I need to fix the race condition. Some of the views in the front end have bad empty states, so I need to go through all of them and, you know, give them better empty states. This is just one that I noticed, so I did that. Badges on the repo page. Yeah, this one, like, there is a badge URL right now, but there isn't a great way to discover it. And also, none of the API webhooks, none of the webhook APIs actually give me the default branch information. So if we look at sample requests. So this is the installation create, which tells me about the repositories, but it doesn't tell me what the default branch is here. So I can guess it's master, but I don't really, it's 2020. We don't want to assume the branch name is master. I do get it from the push notification. JQ.sample requests payload push. Yeah, I do get it from here if I recall correctly. Repository. Where is it? I don't know, these were things. That's kind of cool. Default branch, yeah. So we do get it from the... Oh, it's also called the master branch. I'm guessing this key is deprecated only for backward compatibility. But I get it from this event, so I could update it that way. But yeah, I don't know. Or I could do like a background job, which does that. I don't know. I need to do something like that. Raise your hand if you're a simp for Anthony. Okay. All right. 3 under 3 says Bang keyboard. Yes, this is my keyboard. There's also keyboard 2 and keyboard 3 if you want to check those out as well. Solar says, I thought Python typing was only semantic and only MyPy checks for types. What do you mean by semantic typing? I mean, it's essentially fancy comments, and you need a separate type checker. There are other type checkers that are not MyPy. But yeah. The thing with TypeScript is it's actually compiled into JavaScript because the interpreter itself doesn't support the syntax that TypeScript uses. But that's kind of like why it's slightly different than the way Python does it. Python is actually a first-class syntax. Hey, what's up, Yasser? Hello, hello, welcome to the stream. The Dev Engineer says, what is JQ for? It is, I believe the letters stand for JSON query. It's a way to query a JSON file. I just use it to pretty print because, which actually I don't need because I'm pretty sure this file is already pretty printed. Yeah, I use it to pretty print stuff, but yeah, JQ is a pretty printer for JSON as I say. But you can also do like fancy queries in it. Like if I wanted to, look at the repository key, you can select stuff out of there and, dot repository dot default branch. And then you can do raw output. So you can use it to like look at parts of the document. It has a full like iteration. I think it's actually Turing complete, which like there's no reason that a JSON parser should be Turing complete, but it is. But yeah, you can do stuff like this. Brookmere says, try dividing some strings and you'll see that it's not only semantic. It will be semantic in 3.10 plus. But you're right, in the current version it is not. But yeah, I need to figure out a way to get that master branch information somehow so I can render a page. I need to do the auto-updating thing. This one is very important to get done before launching, as I don't want to show private repos. This actually should be pretty easy. Let's see if we can do that right now. I think that's what I'll try and accomplish today. I need to make that's print, right? Control-Shift-N. How's the live stream experience, Juice? Oh, you're just taking a nap. Okay, I'll let you sleep. I'll let you sleep. Okay, but let's launch 9101. And we need to log log into GitHub. I auth my password manager. I did. Cool. So I'm going to make a private repo in this account and associate it with the app and make sure that it doesn't render. I know that it does right now because my code is wrong, but we will fix that. What is my password for that? From my password manager, paste it in this box, copy some unrelated text. Cool. The other server says is the 24 or 12-hour stream. I almost said 24. We're not doing 24. Still scheduled for Saturday or postponed due to the horrible air quality in the Bay Area. We're still going to be doing it tomorrow. So for those of you that don't know, we're going to be doing a 12-hour stream. It's going to start at 10 a.m. And and yes, we're going to be doing a 12-hour stream tomorrow. It should be real. Hey, what's up, Master Riddy? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Rickmayer says grep isn't going to work because of the multi-line structure, I think. I mean, yeah, you can kind of do grep for it, but it doesn't help you for doing structured grepping, as you say. Yeah, somebody shared Gron the other day. Gron's really cool. Yeah, I forget who did that, but yeah, it's really cool. Templar says, what do you mean it'll be semantic in 3.10? I tried to search what's being added in 3.10 and I got no information. So right now there's this future double under future import annotations, and in Python 3.9 the launch date for future annotations was updated to be 3.10 alpha 0. So this means that in 3.10 this future statement will be on by default. And what that makes happen, what that causes is, I guess let me show you the problem that you're describing. So if you have an annotation right now, which has like, you know, 0 division in it, that's like a silly example. This actually gets run at import time and you would get that 0 division error. But what from future import annotations does, future import annotations, actually, this is a good idea to make a video idea. Video idea, future annotations. Let's make a video on this. But what future annotations does is it makes these implicitly a string. So you can see this now succeeds. And if we were to look at the annotations here, f.annotations, you'll see that it expanded this to a string. Oddly enough, it actually syntax parsed this and put spaces around here, but that's due to AST unparse, I believe. But yeah, it turns these into basically just strings instead of other stuff. And that'll become finalized in Python 3.10. I wonder if the current master version has this already. Apt update and apt install recommend software properties common add apt repository PA deadsnake /nightly apt install Python 3.10. Hopefully that works. The answer says, any ref schedule for tomorrow? Not really. We're going to start with programming. And we're going to do some food at some... I'm going to be eating at some point because obviously I have to eat in the middle of the day. We're going to be baking. When do you want to do the baking? Later? Earlier? At some point. But yeah, I don't really have a rough schedule. I'll probably figure that out, you know, later today. And I'll probably post something on Discord. 69 Operator says, do you play Age of Empire? Age of Empires. I have played a little bit of it, but that was, what, in 2009? So 10 years ago now? I haven't played AoE in quite a long time. I was never good at it. But anyway, thank you for the question. Brickmayer says, super tired. Hope I can tune in tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you there. But yeah, it looks like 762 commits have been made to 3.10. Let's see if it's enabled by default. Nope, still has not made it into master yet. I assume that they'll probably do it before it launches. Unless they've pushed it back. Yeah, no, it still says 3.10 alpha 0, so looks like they haven't implemented it yet, but they probably will. But yeah, that's what I mean by they will become semantic in and then even says falling back to front-end teletype. Did it really say that up there? Probably. Because I don't have systemd running in Docker. I should have done Debian front-end equals non-interactive, but whatever, it's too late now for that. What's up, Tyrion Lannister 23? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Is that Game of Thrones? Is that what that is? I've never actually watched Game of Thrones, so I don't actually know. But that name sounds familiar. You almost got the plushies stacked. Are you gonna take a photo of them? Rip a dip. Okay, but let's make a private repo. Demo 4, 45, whatever. Private, create. And I think right now if I associate a private repo, what I should be able to do is log in here, manage the repos. I should be able to add this private repo because there's no way to prevent it in that. And if I do this while logged out, it should not show here. That's our like acceptance criteria here. Unfortunately, if we log out and refresh, you'll see that this private repo is still shown. So we have to fix this. We gotta make this actually private. Also, here's another empty state. But we'll fix that. Chat says F. The dumb engineer says, how do you use the below bar in Babby? How do I explain the place where you use tab size? Oh, you press escape. It's just like Vim. So if you press escape to trigger the command bar. So that's how you can do that. I realized I think the README doesn't actually talk about that. utility/Babby. I should add that in the README. Quitting Babby or by escape : Q key combinations. Oh, it is here. We just don't have documentation for the other ones here. Andrew and X, are you still here? Still here, buddy? I know you were lurking. Do you wanna update this since you added these features and didn't do the things here? Bitchet says, I'm currently in a remote technical interview going all right to you guys. Close Twitch, buddy! Work on your interview! Don't type away on Twitch! Dev Engineer says, that works, but the only command that works is tab size and WQ and Q. Yeah, there's actually not that many commands in Vim. The Vim mode. There's also expand tab, but you gotta make sure you're on the latest version. That one's like brand new. Are you gonna get Leonard in there too? You were so bored. I'm so sorry. Oh, you have 2 o'clock? Okay. Stack the plushies. All right, this is the plushie stack that we got going so far. You can barely see Long Boy. Yeah. You can make him peek out a little bit more, and then you could get Long Boy in there. This is never gonna work. Never gonna work. But anyway. Just doing some DFS, good banter. Nice. Okay, well, work on your interview, buddy. Get hired, man. Zingbritson says, what do you need other than WQ? One that I use a lot is sort. I'm also going to add some custom commands that do some particular things that I want. Like there's this very common rewrite that I do in functions all the time, where like I will switch between, where's an example? Yeah, I will switch between functions being one line and them being each of the arguments indented, and like I talk about this like every time I do it. I'm like, I know I still need to add my little shortcut here, but basically what I would want to do is like, I don't know, call style or something like that, and just have it fix it automatically. But I have not done that yet, but at some point. Dumb Engineer says, I thought we can do Vim commands like search and stuff. No, I haven't implemented all of the Vim commands. I've just implemented a few of them. And honestly, originally the only command that I wanted to support was :q, just basically for the memes. that's literally the only reason I did that. But yeah. Anyway. Zing Branson says, bang, sort pipe unique is heart. Yeah, sort unique is pretty good. But you don't actually need pipe to unique. You know, there's sort-u. Which, right, there's a SVG in the middle of this. But yeah, sort-u does a unique sort. So, you know, echo A, B, C. So this is it sorted, and if you do sort-u, it will eliminate the extra A, so you don't actually need to pipe to unique in that case. Stabby's Annie says, lol, fuck Ginger 2. Yeah. Yeah. Did you... What file is that? Pre-commit web app? It's true, it's true. Hey, what's up, Shady Bites? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Why you gotta be so shady, Mr. Shady Bites? Or Miss or person Shady Bites. Why gotta be shady? Don't want to assume gender there. The Dumb Engineer says, coding in a text editor feels good, man, like a hipster. Anzaki Code says, what's wrong with Jinja 2? Jinja 2 pretends to be not Python, but is also Python, but also kind of not Python. In this particular case, this is one of my gripes with Jinja 2. In that capitalized none. No. Jinja 2 says lowercase none. You can't have capital none. You're trying to move me. You're trying to get me to show the plushies? Is this what you want? The plushies on the camera? Oh god. Oh no, I've made a terrible mistake. Oh no. Oh no. Now my camera's in the wrong spot. Oh god. Never mind. Oh, now I'm misaligned. Did I just show them on stream? Eh, there we go. Plushies. We're missing Rexy though. No one wants Rexy. Did you actually get them all in there? Where's Carpet? Oh, okay. Alright. Fair. Fair. No. But we're gonna get timed out for that because that's not a nice thing to just ask someone. Remember the syntax. Bye. At least it's better than Django templates, kind of. I don't know. I don't like this though. Slo says, whenever I get that job offer, I will try to tell everyone about Babby. Spread the good word. So my brother wrote this shitty text editor. Drink Time Lord says, so what's Babby for? Do I need to check it out if I primarily use VS Code? I don't know. I wrote my own text editor because I wanted to write my own text editor. You can actually learn more about it here. I actually made a video about the reasons that I did it. Yes, and you're right. The window is much brighter today. This is the normal brightness that we get instead of the blackness that was a couple of days ago. But you're right, Bildathis. It's the sky is no longer the sky is no longer where is that? It's no longer this terrible shade of orange. It is slightly better today. What do you keep like?
Can you focus on coding? Jesus. Science and technology. Take it serious.
Wow. Okay. Alright, basically what we need to do is decide whether we're rendering particular private repos. I think I'm not going to change the data model here. We're just going to change whether they render properly here. So we need to change them in two places. Web, templates, install. So this is where the repos get rendered. So basically I need to decide whether this repo is... Wait, why is it just these two strings? This seems wrong. How is this working? Repo ID, repo name. It should also have private in there. Repos equals install repos get. Oh, this is not returning the right values. Let's fix this then. Web. Oh, music has stopped. Yes, I'm still watching. Is that a female? Yes, this Juicebox here was here. Do you run Linux on a VM? I do indeed. We have an emote for that even. Tassus Gamius. I'm actually running Windows. If you do bang distro or bang OS, I think. Yeah, there's more information there. Okay, install repos. This has the private bit, right? Yeah, so we do have that information. Repos get. How is this working? How is this working? This is another thing that I'm concerned about, Jinja. Very concerned about Jinja. So this returns install repos get. Oh. It's different than repos get. Hey, what's up, Xtian Dior? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so this should also return private. This should return sequence or list of repo. List of repo. Private. Res equals this. Return repo row for row in rows. That'll fix that. At least I can bang OS, yes. You did it? Oh, you got them all stacked? They are all stacked and in frame. Congratulations, Juice. Okay, let's see what MyPy has to say about this. It should be broken. And I'll have to update the Dynamo implementation as well. So install repos get. This should return list of repo. And that should fail. That should fail the Dynamo implementation. Data web Dynamo. Okay, cool. So we do put that data in there. Nice. Install repos. Ah, we do sorting here. Cool. So to include that there. It's not gonna fit. Whatever, it's fine. Good enough. Okay, that should fix this. I need to update the annotation as well. Too few arguments to repo. Repo ID user repo private. Oh. Repo ID user repo private. That actually means that this one is wrong too. PyPy is passing now, so let's fix the template now. This is another thing that I don't like about Jinja. This will just silently do the wrong thing here, which is great. Is it repo.repo? What did I name that? Something bad, because it's really hard to name this properly. Repo.repo. Okay, repo. Repo.repo ID. Okay, so that should be working again. Let's reload this. Cool, that's working. That is working. Oh no, what did the person say? I don't want to give them the light of day, so I'm gonna look at it myself. Why didn't you just ban him? Just fucking ban him. There's no reason to tolerate that in the stream. Just kill him. Get rid of him. I'll just do it. Bye. Bye forever. I don't know why people think that's funny. Let's see. Box of Ninja says, just watched your video on the 3.9 updates and generic type annotations. Yes, so I uploaded a video on YouTube. It's actually been like stupid popular for some reason. I've gotten so many views on this video so far. But maybe it's because I clickbaited the title a little bit.
I think I showed up at a weird time.
Hey, what's up, ShazRobot? Thank you for resubscribing with Prime Gaming. And that's 6 months of subdem. You did show up at a little bit of a weird time. But yeah, I uploaded a video yesterday about the new things in Python 3.9. You can check out the things that I think are the most interesting / important / useful in 3.9. And yeah, you can check out that video there. It's at a very even 19 minutes of recording. That was not planned at all. But yeah, it's a cool video. Jesus, I did a mod thing. Yes. Yeah, where's Michaela, right? The plushes are all stacked. Drop the Banheimer. Yes, we did. SUK says, did they talk about JavaScript libraries? I could see why you're upset. No, they didn't. They didn't. But yeah, 6 months, Shaz. It's been quite a long time. But yeah, appreciate the subscription as always. Okay, did I show that this kind of worked? Okay, so we at least have the private information now. So we can just ban repos that are private entirely. Is there a continue keyword in continue loop Jinja 2? God, I hope there is. Unlike in Python, it's not possible to break or continue like in Jinja. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Alright, we're gonna add loop controls. God, fucking how do I do that? Jinja env. Flask, Jinja, extensions. What did I call this? Template test? App dot template filter. Oh, Jinja env. Changing Jinja options after that will have no effect. This is a dictionary instead of an immutable dict to allow for easier configuration. App.jinja, what was it? Jinja options. Extensions. Append. Loop controls. Cool. This extension adds support for the break and continuing loops. After enabling, Jinja provides these two keywords which work exactly like in Python. Okay. Let's do that. Let's just hide them initially. Web. Oh, actually, we can hide them in the, let's actually not do logic in our templates. Logic in templates is bad. Okay. We can do this in our app directly, and then I don't need this either. Let's see. Repos equals web store dot install repos get service install ID. Filter out private repos. Repos equals repo for repo in repos if not private. That should filter out that repo. We do want to make this show up for the actual user though, so I'll actually, we can just filter them out entirely right now because I don't have support for private repos at the moment. Juice says, it's my birthday in a few weeks, so expect 2 to 3 times as many plushies. 2 to 3 times? That's a lot of plushies, Juice. but yes, her birthday is coming up. Lodash, good or bad? There are things about Lodash that I like, but I don't know. I don't use it myself. That face. Geniusai says, picked up some Sony XM3s for my birthday. Highly recommend. What are those? Where's my actual window? Sony XM3. Oh, headphones. Oh. Yeah, I've heard good things about these. They used to give these out at Lyft. I never applied for them. But you were able to vest your headphones if you stayed there for long enough. But I didn't have fancy headphones. Can somebody give me an update where we are in pre-commit? Yeah, we're working on hiding private repos. So right now, private repos are showing. If I restart the app, they should be hidden now. Yeah, cool. But this page is still showing. We should not be leaking information about private repos here. So this should be 404ing. So we gotta update that as well. Service. To do only show private repos for pro users and their installations. I should add that same to do here, but we don't have a pro version right now, so we're just gonna hide them. Or repo.private. Hey, what's up, Michaela? Welcome back. Good to see you. That should fix this. This should now be a 404. Cool. Cool. Okay, so that kind of satisfies that to do. Don't show private repos. Error on private repo runs. This is another easy one to fix. Let's see. For now, hide private repositories. Shazawak! Shazwick, I haven't seen you in forever. Welcome back, buddy. Good to see you. How's it going? Now we have 2 Shazes in the chat. What is gonna go on here? Asking because the company I hope hires me soon uses Lodash. Yeah, Lodash is fine. It's just not like, I don't know, I find that it's not always super necessary. In before Anthony's buried in plushies in a week. Yeah, pretty much. Shazarek says, wait, that's a scam? Not using Nano. Yeah, we're using... Man, you haven't been here in a real long time. But yeah, we're using my own text editor now, which is... I mean, I type Nano, but it opens Babby because I still have not fixed my muscle memory. Web, local, tuple. Okay, so that's another thing checked off the list of things we need to get to launch. Let's do this one, because that should be pretty easy. Just kidding, please don't ban me, right? Apple Game says, what project are you working on? If you do Bang Project, you can learn more about it. And we skipped the auto-scaling group stuff. I think I need to do some research on that, because I need to learn how systemd units work. But if you want to learn more about pre-commit.ci, you can go to pre-commit.ci, and there's a dash in there. And if you don't know what pre-commit is, you can go to pre-commit.com, and this is an open source linter code formatter framework that I created. The basic idea around it being you set up a configuration, it knows things about Git hooks, and the config says like what version, where to get it, and what tools you want, and it knows how to install all of those tools for you. But yeah, that's pre-commit. I'm working on a hosted continuous integration version of this. And last stream we got a really big milestone done, where is it? Where we got pull request auto-fixing working. So I pushed a commit that intentionally had lint errors. You can see like it failed the checks here, and then pre-commit.ci automatically fixed those lint errors with a follow commit, which is pretty cool. Actually, I think we can just show it in the browser. Eastly 2 demo. This is the pull request. So you can see in this commit here, I added trailing whitespace intentionally to demo this problem, and then pre-commit.ci came along and was like, no trailing whitespace for you, and then deleted it. So this is the dream. This is the end product that will get things there. Hey, what's up, Colored Binary? Hello, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. But yeah, I'm super hyped about this. But yeah, the big selling point is like it's fast and correct, and it'll fix your PRs for you. But we're working on like, you know, I got kind of a to-do list here to check things off the list here. Are we winning today, Anthony? Yes, we are. We are winning, Michaela. We're always winning. Actually, want to make a repository for public issues, but we're gonna keep it private for now. Public issues for pre-commit.ci. There's no way to make an issues-only repository. Great repository names are short and memorable. Need inspiration? How about upgraded chainsaw? You know, this might actually be like a decent name for a get rebase-i command. Because I always joke that get rebase-i is basically a chainsaw. Really easy to cut off your arms. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, that should be an automatic part of a birthday, right? Shazarek says, I almost read it as Dino Kikdali. Right. Hey, what's up, Pathful Games? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Is the Deno project dead? Deno GitHub. Of course I typed it dead. Oh, updated 30 minutes ago. I thought it was dead. Maybe it's no longer dead. Back from the dead. For a while there were like no commits going into this, but anyway, Ethan says, totally paying close attention to stream. I should take a nap. Yeah, take a nap. DayTTV says, so pre-commit.ci is not yours, but pre-commit.ci is. Am I right? No, these are both me. I did all of these things. These are both me. I created this project, and it's my baby. It's actually part of the reason why pre-commit.ci will be able to be done, is because it's depending on some of the internal implementation details, which I am extremely familiar with. But yeah, no, both of the projects are mine. Imblakey says, am I too late? We're still streaming right now. Jazarek says, I'm getting less and less time to watch streams. Work is pushing hard. Oh, that's a bummer. It's always good to see you though. Mikhail Dev says, Java's heavy and PHP will die, just like Deno will kill Node.js. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think Deno will kill Node.js. I've seen almost no adoption. LoveDF Coding says, I did some Git rebase today. I have no idea what I did really, as PyCharm did most of it. Oh, I didn't know PyCharm has a rebase thing. That's cool. No one is committed to this project in a half hour. It's dead. Yeah. Deno is a cool idea, but Node just has too much legacy code. It feels bad, man. Zingbretson says, Babby is not your baby? Babby is my other baby. I basically have, you know, like three projects that I think, or 4 projects that I'm really proud of, that are things that I've created, and that's pre-commit hooks, Babby, and PyUpgrade. I think those are my 4 projects that I think I've, like, if I'm going to show somebody stuff that I've created from scratch, those are what I'm going to show. But yeah. And we're going to, disable a bunch of this stuff. We want issues. We actually want an issues only repository. We're gonna get rid of projects. Oh, wikis is off by default. Oh, because it's private. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Where's the save button? Oh, is there no save button? Just auto saves? Cool. Private repository support. Private repository support will be a pro tier feature. Subscribe to this issue to receive updates about launch. Yeah, cool. I basically want to create issues so that I can link to them as part of an error message. But yeah, error on private repo run. So I think this is not happening right now. I think if we set up the run worker, I think it'll actually succeed, which is a good thing, which means that my code is good. But demo 4. Where's the, like, create a file thing? Creating a new file. There we go. Pre-commit config.yaml repos. I think I need this new line at the end. And pre-commit configuration. I think this will actually run pre-commit when it shouldn't. Yeah. So I think it'll succeed too. Yeah, so it did run, and I think it probably set a commit status too. Yeah. Yep. So I should probably include whether the repo was private as part of this run output as well. That way I can cancel this. We gotta do that as well. Hide private runs. Blakey says, Deno is a cool idea with a community that is too used in how to do something. Marco says, have you ever used or seen somebody use code folding productively? Yes, I used to use code folding when I worked in Visual Studio a lot. I really liked it, but that was only with custom regions. I didn't do code folding of like functions and stuff. I found that made things like more tedious to work on. Don't mind me just eating a Reese's cup because it was here. Oh, and I have chocolate on my fingers. Damn it! No. And Blanky says, so if the early adopters have problems, there will be some problems, but they will slowly get people going. Yeah, that's fair. Belnatha says, you're not proud of T. I'm proud of pretty much everything I've created, but I'm most proud of those 4 projects. Again, it says, you made like 50 bajillion thingies, so those 4 that you're proud of must be amazing. I mean, they're pretty good. How long have you been streaming on Twitch for? Slightly over 2 years. I started streaming August 26th of 2018. Been quite a while. Put a padlock / open book symbol next to the repo name like GitHub does. Yeah, that's the eventual thing that I'm going to do there in TimeDF coding. But for now, I'm not going to support private repos on launch, so I'm just going to turn them off, and I can implement the code for them later. Because I eventually need to have like a whole like payment system and like have accounts and like, you know, do fancy complicated stuff. But for the first version, I'm just going to do a free tier and get that going. Night Strike says, what is the best way to learn and get better at programming? Graduated college in April and can't find a job. Been trying to do projects but get bored easily, especially if following a video tutorial. I actually think that projects are the best way to learn, but if you like don't have if you don't have ideas for project, that can be tricky. But yeah, like I recommend projects. Find projects that you find interesting. Like for me, it's especially useful to find projects that personally benefit me. So like one of the first program projects that I did, actually I think I talked about it in this video. FAQ. I forget if it's an FAQ video or not. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Was it in the FAQ videos playlists? How did you get started with programming? I don't think it's that one. Let's see. Explains getting started. I think it's this video. One of the first things that I did was a simple timer application where I had chores to take the dogs out every once in a while, and I recorded like some sound bites and like had a little Windows tray application that I would set the timer up, and it would, Anthony, it's time to take the dogs out, or Anthony, it's time to take the dogs in. And that was like one of the first programs that I wrote, and so I learned a bunch of stuff that I needed to know in order to do that. Hey, what's up, Volkia Eat World? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I find that like, you know, building projects, especially for personal benefit, is kind of the best way to learn stuff. Shit, we've got a raid from Melky Dev. Yo, what's up, Melky? If you guys don't know Melky, Melky is a streamer. He works on all sorts of stuff. You've been working on Python recently, haven't you been? But also JavaScript. But welcome, Melky Raiders. And if you guys don't know Melky's stream, he does this thing where get the fist up to the camera and then pow. that's Melky's beam. So you guys got a fist pow. That's what's up. But welcome, Raiders. If you guys don't know me, I will read the notifications in a second. We'll get through chat in a second too. If you guys don't know me, my name is Anthony. I work on a lot of stuff, but primarily I work in Python. But I'll write in other programming languages too. Like I've done some JavaScript streams, I've done some Go streams, I've done some various other stuff. But I maintain a bunch of things in open source in Python, and like some of the projects that I maintain are like PyTest, which is a testing framework for Python, or Tox, which is an automation framework for Python, or pre-commit, which I created, which is a Git hooks and linter code formatter thing. And And I also maintain Flake8 and PyFlakes and PyCodeStyle and Dead Snakes and a whole bunch of junk. But the things that I'm really passionate about are like code quality, automation, testing, and that sort of stuff. So that's like some of the stuff that I work on a lot. But recently I've been working on building a startup based around this pre-commit tool that I wrote called pre-commit.ci. And the basic idea behind this is to make pre-commit work really well as a gating tool inside your GitHub checks or whatever. And I actually got to a pretty big milestone just last stream where pre-commit.ci can now auto-fix pull requests, which is really awesome because I've wanted this feature for forever, and I'm glad that I'm finally making it happen. But where like somebody can make a commit that has lint problems, and pre-commit.ci can auto-fix a lot of those lint problems. As you can see, like it goes from being red to green automatically based on this bot that I'm working on. So this is actually, a local version of that app running. But yeah, that's me. That's what I'm working on. That's what we're gonna be working on today. I'm trying to polish up a lot of the last little things to get this to a point where I can launch an alpha version and then start getting actual feedback from people. But yeah, that's my little intro. Hey, what's up, Astro? Can you not? Yo, I love that name. We've also got That Noob. We've got Black Warrior XTN. We've got Cadillac Jack. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream, and hopefully you guys are doing well. And if you guys don't know the meme, if Melky didn't tell you the meme for my channel is we don't say hello world here. We say hello world. We also say welcome. But that's one of my channel memes. But holy crap, we're so far behind on chat now. Let me try and catch up on chat real quickly, and we'll get there. We'll get there pretty soon. Let's see. Reese's Cup sounds so good. Yeah. Not sponsored, but oh, they're so fucking good. Oh no, I got chocolate on my fingers again. Anyway. Chazarek says, I need a carrot in front of me to grab or I don't get productive. But yeah, Half-Full Games, I usually stream 4 times a week. I have not been streaming every day since 2 years ago. There's no way. The Dumb Engineer says, I would never learn programming if it weren't for my manager. He said I could never be a developer. That's kind of unfortunate. Junior Twice says, so is pre-commit as it stands going to be behind a paywall, or will it continue to be just like now? Yeah, it'll just be like now. It'll always be an open source free tool. I'm basically building this other tool as like a, if you want a paid service that does things in the right way, you can do this. The free version of pre-commit.ci will always be free, assuming I can continue to run the project. There's a chance that I, can't fund it myself and have to, either get sponsors or something, or do that a little bit differently. But I plan to make the open source version always free. Pre-commit itself will always be free. There's no intention to make that closed source. Pre-commit.ci, I hope the open source version will always be free, and the paid version will be paid. That's the plan there. Windows leaked. Yeah, you're right, Shazawak. I am running. It's AWC actually Windows if you want that emote. Fox Ninja says, I'm still waiting for somebody to create a project that I can send to clients to stop using WordPress. Oh god, WordPress. Texas says, Mel didn't finish talking. Oh no, did you press the raid button too quickly? Sometimes with stream delay, raid can end up like that. Hey, what's up, Keyroll? Wait, did I say hi to Keyroll already? But either way, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Oh, I did it there. You happy? We got the welcome. I didn't even think about this. Tea Over Coffee says, he said this should cover the $700 he owes you. Why does Melky owe me $700? The Melky Dev is a Russian spy, says Beastco. I mean, it's true. We do actually have a command for that. Is it bang homeland? I think. Yeah, we will protect our homeland. So there's a bit of an explanation for this here. Twitch chatbot get log dash grep dash capital G homeland. Yeah, so there's one time in September of 2019, almost exactly a year ago, there was these follow bots that hit my channel, and they just spammed the chat with this message here, which Google translates to "We will protect the homeland." So that's where that command comes from. but anyway. Tusharm says, came back to the stream through a raid. Yeah, you were here earlier, Tusharm. Welcome back. Apple Game says, you're an open source contributor. Yes, I love open source. Bruh. You don't even know. You don't even know where we start to begin on talking about open source. I do a lot. A lot of open source. But yeah. Michaela says no commits to pre-commit in 2 days, dead project. Hey, what's up, iSatisfied? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Funny thing you mentioned that. I have a project that is a dead code detection tool called Dead, and when you talk about like, is this project dead? People ask this all the time in issue trackers. So I was really proud of this really dumb joke that I made in the Dead repo, because the repo is called Dead. So you could say, is this project dead? Maybe. Hey, what's up, Parasinica? Parasinica, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Tea Over Coffee says, I hope you're getting some Boku bread from all that open source, my dude. Bread. What is Boku bread? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. What's up, Cam? Hello, hello. So many peeps. Yeah, we got so many people here today. Melky says I got a job offer today, so we're celebrating. Yo, that's awesome, Melky. Congrats on your job offer. What are you planning to work on? Or like, what are you gonna be working with? What language? What sort of tool? But that's exciting. Esther, can you not? Says you are so cute. Y'all are so cute. Hopefully you're well. Yeah, I'm doing well. Tea Over Coffee says, why is your currency Babby? So the Python is the emote. That's that one there. But Babby is my text editor. If you do bang Babby, you can learn more about it in chat. I don't remember why we called them Babbies. Somebody in chat suggested it, if I remember correctly, and I was like, fuck it, we'll change channel points to Babbies. And so that's why it'll be Babbies. But anyway, this is my own text editor. I wrote it from scratch. It is similar to Nano, but it has some Vim commands in it. The paid version will be paid cap. Yeah. Monkey is a perfect example. February 2020, he started coding as his passion, and today he got a job offer. Anything is possible. Oh yeah, that's true. You did just start coding really recently. That's really awesome. Sis Admiral says, my follow didn't show up, but I recently started watching. Pre-commit is one of my favorite tools in my toolchain. Oh no, why didn't it show up? Oh yeah, I do see it. For some reason it got skipped on Streamlabs. Maybe I got rate limited, but thank you for the follow, Sis Admiral. Welcome to the stream. It shows up in my Twitch things here. Also, hey, what's up, Unaluz? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. What juice? What are you all excited about? You got what? Nice. Nice. Congrats. Hey, what's up, TTU Fox? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. ADC Greybox, right, Shazerwek? Shazerwek says, have you tried WSL2? I have, but unfortunately I can't use it because I use other virtual machines, and it would force me to only use Linux, and WSL2 breaks VirtualBox, so I don't do it that way. Whoa, we got another raid. Miguel Code TV, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, raiders. What were you working on today, Miguel Code TV? Also, how's it going? Thank you for the follow, and High Tech, thank you as well for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I'm just catching up on chat from the previous raid, so we're getting close there. But yeah, let me know what you're working on, Miguel. Also, you guys should check out Miguel's channel. Nope, that's not the right tab. Complete. There we go. And Shaz has gifted 5 subs. Oh my god, just everything is happening right now. But welcome, outdated version at 4 months. We've got Dead TTV, we've got Lemon Sauce, we've got NZ Sean, and we've got RHR at 2 months. Thank you for the gift subs, Shaz. And you guys know what happens when we get gift subs on this channel. We lose a few buttons. We lose some buttons. But welcome to the stream, welcome to Subdom. And Let's see. What's wrong with WordPress? There's all sorts of like vulnerabilities and it's kind of messy, but I don't know, it works reasonably well, as long as you keep it well up to date. You meant buku bread. Oh, I see. Or biku bread? I don't know. Sol says, I didn't get a job offer per se, but I did pass my interviews and will likely be offered a job in the near future. Nice! Halfball Game says, do you use Twitch Studio or Streamlabs? I use neither of them. I use vanilla OBS, mostly vanilla OBS. Anyway. And then I use Streamlabs to watch notifications over here. Zing Bretzen, thank you for the 2 gift subs to Mike Thick and the Hans Kloppik, and I Satisfied, thank you for 10 gift subs, which, I think that just means that I'm just out of buttons at this point. There's just no buttons left. But we've got Zippy NZ, we've got Memphis, we've got Tusharm, we've got Sunny Sensei, we've got Dr. Cheese Weasel, we've got Haru, we've got Tubeworm at 3 months, we've got Never Return to Zork, we've got Zaridu, and New Wins. Thank you all for being subs. Oh, well, you didn't get a choice in this. You got gifted subs. Thank you for the gift subs, I Satisfied and Zing Bretzen. Appreciate that. And Azara CM and Mandragora X, thank you both for the follow. Welcome. We've got a scam train going. There's a scam train, Juicebox Hero. Can you believe it? There were a lot of gift subs. It's inappropriate. Yeah, TOS, right? I'm not showing my nipples, so it's fine.
Should I start?
You don't have any buttons. We were writing Go, says Azara CM. Nice. What were you learning in Go? What were you working on, Miguel Code? Bang buttons. Yeah, I should change the sub badge to be buttons. Wouldn't that be good? Hey, what's up, Polymathic Man? Thank you for the bits. Appreciate that. Baka bread. Shazard says, come join Anthony's Discord. We're friendly, I swear. I'm a beginner and I've learned a lot. Yeah, we have a nice set of channels in the Discord, which covers a bunch of technologies. But we also have a nice beginners channel where you can like ask questions and get advice or figure out basic programming things. And we try and help people that are new, which is pretty awesome. And then all the gift subs. Wait, can we make this man strip after gifting subs? The scam train? I mean, I've got no buttons left. Memphis says, nice, I'm an Anthony sub now. It's true. Hey, what's up, some coding guy? Welcome back, good to see you. And how's it going, that noob? Oh, I think I already said hi to you. It went instantly to level 5. Yeah, so the way the hype train works is it needs 3 events to trigger it. And so the three gift subs in a row triggered the hype train, but since it was so many gift subs because you guys are so generous, it went already all the way to level 5. Just like that. Take off the shirt. Nope, that's not happening. We can't do that. I can't get in trouble. I don't want to get banned. I Satisfied says, I just got a job offer, so I had to celebrate. Man, that's the 3rd job offer in a row. That's like super exciting. Congrats, I Satisfied, because we also had Melky who got a job offer today, and my brother passed his interview, so he'll probably get a job offer as well. But that's really exciting. That's awesome. JDMSY says, thoughts on using private modules with an underscore leading the name. I think it works if you need to do that. They're not truly private, but they are at least documented private. I think that's like a good way to document them is to follow the naming convention. I don't tend to do that all that often. I think the only, actually, let's see if we can find them. All repos, find files, /_ $.star pi $? Sorry, some coding guy. Some coding guy has this this great emote. Why is it? Yeah, here we go. The no regex emote, but yeah, we got a regex here. So let's grep out init.py and main.py and Yeah, let's see where that puts us. We can also grep out PyTest, since that's not my own project. And then we get the list of all of the underscored modules. This is one where I did that. This is some implementation detail for an autofixer. This one is underscored only to avoid clobbering the types library. There used to be a bug in MyPy, I don't know if it's still there, where if you named a module types, MyPy would treat it differently, and this, putting an underscore in front of it prevents that. This is a hack for Python 2.6, which is no longer needed. Also, I've stopped maintaining this library, so I can probably just get rid of this. Compat, I made this module, so this is an underscored name for like Python 2 and Python 3 differences, and I did create talks, so these aren't mine. And this is also underscored to avoid a name collision. But yeah, I don't use it very often, but I do think it is a good thing. Oh, choo choo! Thank you guys for the hype train. Appreciate that. Look at all the beer money you're getting. That reminds me, I do actually need to buy beer because we're probably gonna be doing some drinking on the 12-hour stream tomorrow. Also, Raiders, 12-hour stream. We're gonna be doing a 12-hour stream tomorrow at 10 Pacific. 10 a.m. Pacific to 10 p.m. Pacific, because the channel points reward was redeemed. So we're gonna be doing that. So stop by tomorrow for that stream. We're gonna be doing a bunch of mixed content. It's gonna start with some programming. We're probably gonna play some Portal 2, which will be cool. We might play some Among Us, which would be cool. We're gonna do some baking. I'm gonna be eating lunch and dinner because I don't want to starve. But yeah, it's gonna be a variety of content. Should be really fun. Also, there's gonna be some incentives for subs. So we might, I think we're gonna do a makeover where Juice is gonna doll me up, and I'm gonna be real pretty. We'll see how that goes. Hey, what's up, Extra Big Chungus? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Polymathic Man says just a little shoulder. Do you want to? It's like. Is this what you want to see? You want to see my shoulders there? TOS! Shazzo says, my face one, I really don't know how skilled I have to be to actually apply. I feel like I shouldn't apply until I'm done with my CS degree, but who knows? What are you yelling at, Juice? Why do you have to ban me now? You can't show shoulders, but what about strapless? People show shoulders all the time. Really? I was gonna say, that's bullshit. Rentrix is totally fine for non-production use. Okay, that's fair. It's stuff that goes in the code base that really worries me. That's fair, it's fair, it's fair. Cheswick says, what types in Python? Yeah, I type all of my new code. So you can see, like, these are type annotations, these are function annotations, and I use MyPy to check them. I believe I have a video on this. Explains MyPy. Yeah, so you can check out either of those videos where I talk about typing. Optional in types, not enforced at runtime. Indeed, Polymathic Man. Indeed. Are you gonna knock over my lighting? Oh, you want to put the dumpster fire into the plushy stack. Okay, that's fair. Can lint for them, and I think editors can use them. Yep, indeed. I'm using MyPy to check for them. But yeah, 12-hour stream. R41 says, how is the weather now? So, the air quality has not improved. The air quality has actually gotten worse here. But yeah, we're in the very unhealthy range right now, which is not good. But the sky is no longer this terrible shade of orange that it was on Wednesday. This was at 11:35 a.m. This was the terrible shade of orange that everything was. So that was quite the mess. But yeah, very unhealthy. So I have not opened my windows or turned on my air conditioner. I've got an air filter running right now, thanks to Juicebox Hero. Some kind of guy will be streaming in the early afternoon. We'll drop by for a pint. Awesome, sounds good. Toenails for Michaela. Are we actually gonna do toenails? Like, that's not a good idea. Because then chat's gonna have so many feet clips. Well, yeah. Okay.
Make it a sub.
Make it a sub goal. Okay, fair, 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 fair. What is this icon that Juicebox has? Oh, so this little guy right here. It's a dumpster fire. It was a. It's not a plushie. It's a little vinyl and plastic. But yeah, it's a little dumpster fire. It's a cute little guy. Time to wear a bunny suit, says Starblam. I don't think I have a bunny suit. You have a fursuit?
I have several.
You have several fursuits. This is something I didn't know about Juice.
They're not fursuits. They're onesies.
They're not fursuits, they're onesies. You've heard it here first. Okay, what was I working on? Before I got monster rated. Let's see. I was working on, preventing private repos from running. Because we ran a private repo and it worked, but it should not have worked. Yeah, this is a private repo. Demo 4 is private. You can see here. So we gotta prevent that. Let's see where that would be. Web app. We have GitHub push. Repository push. Right, so we need to detect if it's private here and set the status otherwise. So this is what we do if we skip. I don't want to skip, I want to make it a failure to configure this, because otherwise, I want to keep it from not from not utilizing resources. Set commit status. We gotta do this. Okay. So I think it's just data repository private. If data repository private, then actually we can just do this. Actually, no, I'll just do this up here. To do private repo runs for pro tier. If data repository private, then what? We need to make a token. And this token needs to just have statuses right. It doesn't need contents read. And we need to then set the status. What happened? What happened there? Oh, I pressed Control Y instead of Control U. Whoops. The answer says, I saw a photo of the Golden Gate Bridge taken from the south. I was camping in these hills north of it last year. This time, it's so crazy what's going on. Yeah, there's so much fire going on here. Hey, what's up, Luna6000? Hello, hello. Have you been here before? Your name sounds familiar, but welcome back. I think you've been here before. What's this? Anthony's always token on stream. I don't know what you mean by that. Repo commit. That state, this should be errored. Recommit. Web GitHub API. Set commit status. Error. Error. Target URL should be github.com/pre-commit.ci/issues/issues/1, because we have disabled this, and description text should be error private repos not supported. Private repos not yet supported. Status context should be up here. Dun, 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 Pre-commit.ci push, and access token equals token, and then we should return. So this should prevent pushes. Let's try that now. We go to demo 4 and we create a new file. Hello world. Sure. So that should cause this to error. It didn't run, so that's good. And we got errored. Pre-commit push error, private repos not yet supported. And if we click on the details, well, I'm not part of that user group yet because that repo is still private. But I'm gonna make that public before I go public. But yeah, should link here. Cool. So that's good. We have to do the same thing for pull requests now as well. Web app. Release says that's for JJ. Yeah, but JJ's token. I mean, he hasn't. I don't think he's smoked on stream in a while. Usually, he does have his fog machine though. That's kind of like smoking it up. Shazra says I'm gonna make that public before I go public. Yeah. No, it's gonna actually happen. The Dev Engineer says, how does the tool link the projects? Different languages, different linting styles, and different projects have their own style setup. So the way this works, the way the CI tool works is it really just reuses the open source tool. And the open source tool lists the tools that it needs to install and run. And kind of the magical part of pre-commit, the open source tool, is it knows how to install these tools. So you don't need to set up anything on your system other than pre-commit to run all of these things. So like pre-commit knows how to set up, black or whatever for Python or these things for whitespace and YAML checkers. It does the installation part. So that's kind of how this tool, that's kind of what makes this tool tick, is like it installs all the tools so it can manage all this stuff. And that's how the CI system is going to work. But yeah, good question. What's up? You're going home? Okay. Have a safe drive. You want a hug? Okay, I can give you a hug. Alright, I'll be right back, chat.
Bye, chat.
Or back. How's it going, chat? Gotta hide the hug. Well, I also went and filled up my water too, because I felt like that was worth it. Shazarwit says, I forgot I was doing some HTML with Babby yesterday and the tab size kept resetting from 2. I'm going to try to replicate. So the tab size is only set for a session. And only in the files that are open. So if you like set tab size, it doesn't stick right now. You know, you were to indent this. Oh. There we go. I don't know why that was wrong the first time, but yeah, now it's 2 space tabs. But if you close out of this and then open it up again, it resets back to 4 space tabs. And I do have a plan to fix this. I'm not really sure what all needs to get done there, but I do want to control tab size on a grammar level and then allow it to be overridden by configuration. So like for instance, add a tab default. Add some settings to each grammar which says, oh, this is hard tabs or not. Is there a tab size default? Oh, I should also add another one of those. Add, oh, this is the wrong user. But anyway, I'll do that later. But yeah. Some Cody guy says, gotta bounce, but catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you around. Tushharm says, is it just me or is everyone getting frame drops? You had me scared there for a second because we were struggling with frame drops the other day, and it appears to just be you. I have dropped 200 total frames this stream, which is about average for this stream. But no, I haven't dropped any in a while, so I believe it is just you. Hey, what's up, Josh Finney? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. The dumb engineer says, bang beer, bang whiskey. I don't drink whiskey. I don't really like whiskey, but I know, blasphemous, right? Angel Next says, what did I miss? Oh, you missed one thing that I want you to do. You forgot to document your new features in the Babby README. So go document your features, Angel Next. Just basically add the new commands that you added to this list here. Chazor says, I swear it's the same session. I might be wrong though. So one thing that's broken with setting the tab size in the same session that I know about. So if you do tab size 2 and then indent stuff, and if you open a new file, this will be tab size 4, just due to the way that tab size is implemented. So that maybe is what you were seeing? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Mikhail says, I like how he started to type some kind of sample HTML and then he's like, wait, how do I do HTML again? No, I do know how to HTML. You do doc type HTML and then HTML and then meta char set equals UTF-8. And then I don't remember the meta for the window sizing one, but then you would do your title. Hello world. No, we don't hello world here. We hello world. You got your title, then you... Oh, this is supposed to be head. We gotta give it a head. Then you got your body. No. Some stuff like this. See, I know how to HTML. I just don't very often. But anyway. Hey, what's up, Cat Peasant? Hello. No frame drunks for me. Well, that's good. The refresh helped. Okay, cool. Awesome. Should I PR it in less than a month? You can PR it whenever you want. Astro Can You Not says, the stream is so pleasant and calm. I'm semi-lurking working on some art right now. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you like the stream. Zingbretson says, are there any open source projects you maintain that particularly need contributors? I mean, anything always needs contributors. I think the biggest one that needs contributors is PyTest, but it also has the most contributors. Mostly because there's, it's an extremely large and complex code base, and the issue backlog is a little bit large. How to exec call and test breaks to PyTest. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, we should protect against this. But why would you do this? But anyway, yeah, that's a problem. But anyway, like, Boog. Is this in the assertion rewriting? This is in the reporting. Oh, this always happens. Yeah, so this is bug reporting. But anyway, PyTest is one of the projects that needs lots of help because there's lots of problems always. But there's a easy tag here, so if you want to find some easier issues, that's usually a decent label to look at, although it looks like there's not that many right now. Bugs are often a little bit easier to handle in PyTest, but yeah, I think PyTest is the one that definitely needs the most help. Solis says in VS Code you can just type bang and it does all the HTML for you. What do you mean? What do you mean? What does it do? I mean, I have VS Code. Let's see. Last time I tried to open code, it just like glitched out and didn't work. So you're saying if I just type bang, do I have to press enter? Oh, that's cool. What does it do in a Python file? Bang. Nothing. Oh, I don't know the Python extension. Maybe that's why. Don't save. Don't save. Go away. Goodbye. Well, code didn't crash this time, so that's an improvement over last time I tried this experiment. But yeah, when I add tab completion, I'll probably add that there. The dumb engineer says, can you deliberately make a typo in a readme? I'm looking for my first open source contribution. I mean, there's probably some typo in some readme I have. I'm not gonna deliberately make one though. Give it. Mikhail says, I remember seeing GitHead all the time when I was curling stuff. Yeah, that does happen. Genius Wise says, PyTest is so complicated to contribute to, requires intermediate level at least, especially with plugin hooks. Yeah, there are some stuff that you can do in PyTest without knowing all of that, but you're right, a lot of the stuff in PyTest is kind of complicated. What is this GIF here? It's a pupper and a kitty. And they're doing the little koodles. They're just so adorbs. Thanks for the gift. DayTTV says, alright, it's midnight for me, gotta go. Well, thanks for stopping by. Hey, what's up, Bix Plays? Hello, hello. Shazrat says, but can't help but throw some shade at other IDEs. Bix Plays says, is anyone here old enough to remember when Crunch Bang Linux was a thing? I don't know what that is. I swear Anthony said complicated. I don't think I did, but it's possible. It's possible. They're like living plushies. It's true, it's true. Okay, what was I doing? What were we getting to? We were getting to the pull request part. Yeah, so we have this important gate right here, which prevents anyone but me from using this right now. Private. Let's copy and paste that. To here. Oh, we gotta look at the data for this. Pull sample request, pull payload pull. Yar. What? Pull request, not head. But pull request base repo private. Data pull request base repo Private. Installation ID is still good. Oh wait, we do have repository. Oh, so I can use data repository private. Nice. Private. We gotta move the status context up to the top. To do anyone to use this. remove this gate here. I don't have to remove that anywhere else though. I think that's fine. Touchsharm says, do you still use /no, someone who uses IRC daily? I use IRC a lot. I don't use it daily anymore because Discord has kind of replaced most of my uses of it. But yeah, I do use IRC pretty often. James 5 says, an unexpected error has occurred. Attribute error, dict object has no attribute visit. Have I refactored pre-commit and site packages by accident? Yeah, that seems bad. Can you show the full output of that, JDMSY? Dict object has no attribute visit. I don't think that is in any of the pre-commit code. Yeah, there's no visit there. That's weird. Can you show your stack trace? Is that's interesting to me. I did have a visit function that I removed. I think my PyCharm refactoring has modified pre-commit. Oh no. Time to recreate your virtual environment. Can the Discord company access all chats, or is it encrypted in the client? They probably can access them in plain text. That would be my guess. Okay, let's see if this works now. If I make a pull request, not here, up here. Fix this, please. Oh, that's not good. Well, that didn't work. All right, because this is for pushes. We want this for the target here. So I should be able to close and reopen this. Hey, what's up, Luke Gorilla? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. This should go to this URL. Cool. Okay. That's good. That checks that one off the to-do list. Do error on that. And then hide private runs. Yeah, but that'll be... Actually, I don't think I need this to launch. Don't think I need this to launch. They won't be private. Maybe? I don't know. We'll look at that. Let's make sure that normal runs still work, that we didn't break them somehow. Oops, that's the wrong... That's the fork. If I close and reopen this, it should run. Yeah, I got past here, so this is good. Image50 says, what is exit you use? What? What are you asking, Image50? I'm Gifty? I always don't know how to pronounce your name. Yeah, feel free. I mean, reword that. Maybe I'll answer it. I'm not sure what you're asking. Bixplay says I've been toying with Linux since I was in high school. I'm 28 now. How time flies. Yeah, I've been playing with Linux for about that long. We're actually similarly aged Bixplays. Oh, you're asking about exit main. Yeah, I do actually talk about this in the very first video. Was it the second one? I think it's the first one. Invalid syntax used. Do I have to quote it? Yeah, so in this video explains 001, this one here. I talk about that particular thing, but it does this end up in the log? Why is this outputted here? That shouldn't be output. Returning exception. This is due to threading stuff, I think. I don't think this ends up in the log, so it should be fine. Display says, the fastest I ever learned Linux was when I installed it as my main OS and I needed to learn Enable to get it functional. Yeah, I know that feel. I know that feel. Cool. But I think this works. How long have I been streaming for? A little bit over 3 hours. I think I'm actually gonna duck off a little bit earlier today, because I want to do some prep for tomorrow's 12-hour stream and get everything in order and make sure we're all ready to do that. And I'm at a decent stopping point today. We did a few of the to-dos. I also need to do some research and stuff. But yeah, we're gonna stop off stream today. Oh, my name is I'm Gifty. Okay, I will go with that. I'll go with that. Shazerwed's falling in love with Linux. That's good. Awesome. But yeah, okay. Announcements first. We're going to be doing a 12-hour stream tomorrow at 10 Pacific, so stop by for that. We're going to be doing a bunch of miscellaneous content and stuff, so it should be good. We'll be doing some programming. We'll also be doing some games, some baking, some eating, some makeovers maybe. We'll see what happens. And yeah, let me do my little spiel, and then we'll find someone to send you guys off to. But yeah, I upload my previous content to youtube.com/AnthonyWritesCode. Some of it is educational, so like non-stream content, so you can check out those there. I uploaded a video yesterday that I'm particularly proud of, which is the new stuff in Python 3.9. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, and I announce my streams in 2 places. One of those is on Twitter. That's twitter.com/codewithanthony. This is different than my Twitch handle, so make sure you notice that. And I also announce them on Discord, and those will be in the Twitch chat, so you can check those out. Lucarella says to use Travis or Jenkins in your repos. I don't use either of those. I use Azure Pipelines and GitHub Actions, and I think I have AppVeyor on one of my repositories. And soon I'm going to be using pre-commit.ci as well. But yeah, thank you all for stopping by, and let's go find someone to raid.